Moshi mosh. I tried to turn on the mic like 2 minutes ago, but it didn't work. Now it worked. Right, that was like half an hour of like nothing, basically. Aside from like the triple that I got in the special hunt. Yeah. Sorry for not talking for like the past half an hour. It's late in here, but then like the rest of my family was still up. So like I didn't exactly want to disturb them. Okay, I can talk for a little bit now. I'll probably stream until like probably close to like 1 AM here, just to see what happens. I will do more of these, maybe like in the future, because my schedule wouldn't exactly allow for like, let's just say, Tuesday streams anymore. So this, I will have to think of like other like time frames to like do the stream. Okay. One issue that I haven't told you guys yet is that my S button is kind of jammed today. So occasionally it will do something like that. I will have to like get this keyboard checked at some point. Specifically like the S button, which is unfortunate because like that's also like the button I use for braking in here. So, right, wait, Norky. Since we're gonna like meet up tomorrow, maybe you can just like get the keyboard checked for me, and then like at some point like we can like meet up so that like I can like get the keyboard back or something. If there's like any prices that I will have to pay for like the keyboard fix, I'll pay you. Is that good or not? Because like you would know more about like the PC stores more than me. That's the first thing. And secondly, I don't think I will have like the most amount of time to like just like go there myself. Sure. All right. Bye, man. All right. See you tomorrow. Obviously. I low-key don't even know like what's gonna happen tomorrow. I mean, I would hope that the rain would happen like in Zantwort, not in here though. Here it's already raining, like it's raining as fuck. I want the rain to stop, but not the rain in Zantwort. It's like low-key, if there's like no rain in Zantwort, it's gonna be like the sprint race but extended. There's gonna be like 2/6 and that's it. It's basically like the like multiple levels of like entertainment. If there's like nothing like atrocious going on. First place, nice. Damn, this S button is like so jammy right now. This is not good. I might need to get like a remapper or something. Might. Anyways, I'm gonna try a different build. Oh, I don't even have like the light DT pack. Oh no, that is not good for this car. Okay, no, I'll promote use the Lycan. Hopefully I'll have more time after the Venice for setup there. Okay, I'll be there at like around 3 PM ish tomorrow, or maybe a little bit later. But yeah, I'll definitely be there quite early. How long am I streaming for? It's gonna be like more for like another hour. And unfortunately, I won't really be staying up for like the watch party. I apologize for that. hopefully it's not something too serious. Yeah, I mean, it's just the S button for now. Everything else is still fine. The only other like jammy button is the B button, and that's already jammed when like you gave me the keyboard. Or Zuti is having like a watch party for like the U.U.F.O movie right now in the Massive Attack server. I mean, it's just unfortunate timing because like I wanted to do the stream because like I missed out on like yesterday's stream. Like it's really just like unfortunate timing because I would want to watch as well. But I also did plan to do the stream. I mean, George Russell definitely has like the potential and also like the car to be a world champion. And like Kimi Antonelli seems to be like dropping off a little bit, which is like the perfect like chance for George to actually like catch up now. And, like overall, he's still like very consistent, I would say. Like it's just the car that's been letting him down mostly this season. And low-key, one more thing, I think Ferrari's done. I don't think Ferrari's gonna be able to make it this season. I mean, their situation is not as bad as like Red Bull, but I think they're done. McLaren has finally like caught up, and even like McLaren is even like somehow better than Mercedes sometimes as well. When was the last time I cleaned the keyboard? Well, the last time I tried to like deep clean the keyboard was more than a year ago. Afterwards, it's basically just me trying to like wipe off like surfaces that I can see dust and like some debris, but I have not like completely opened the keyboard to clean it in like more than a year now. So there's probably like a lot of gunk and shit inside. Tomorrow, before I bring the keyboard like with me to like the event, I will probably just like open it up to just clean it again. No, here's the thing, Norky. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna like just like completely open it up a few months to clean it. So like what I would do is that I would just take like the keycaps off and just like try to like wipe and also just like get like some sort of like dust and debris out of it. But I'm not gonna like open the entire thing up, like getting all the layers out just to like, clean it. I mean, I get that it's probably not good, but don't exactly have like the time to do so. Like every once in a while. But yeah, tomorrow I'll try to clean this before I get it to you, just so that like we can like probably get it checked, hopefully. Oh, no airtime. That's not good. Yeah, that wasn't good. I mean, early development for a year after doesn't mean that they would be like the best in the year after. Like it really depends. Because like, what is it? Like the other teams like still developing like their 2026 cars doesn't mean that they are not also like developing their 2027 cars. Yeah, I mean, having the switches like swapped out would also be good. Problem is that the switches and like the RK6 one is like soldered in. I'm pretty sure. Like the last time I opened it, I could not get the switches out. I think like they're just like stuck into like the fucking mainframe itself. Unless like there's some sort of like shit that you have to do to get like the switches out. From what I tried, I could not get the switches out by myself. I mean, hot swap would be good, so that I would just like buy the switches to just swap it myself, but obviously that's not doable. mean, McLaren was just like, no, like their strategy was like the thing that's holding them back. I do believe that the McLaren, like they do have the car, and it's been showing like from the Hungaroring and now in Zandvoort that McLaren does have the car. They were just like a bit slow at the start of 2026. Oh yeah, like their car did explode a few times, but some of them was also because like they had like pretty shit strategy as well. I might bring along my keyboards to us. Shit been asking us for a year or two. Goddamn, both of our keyboards are not having it. Maybe this is some keyboard COVID or some shit. Yeah, it's kind of insane to think that it's been like 4 years since I've gotten like this keyboard from you. Can't believe it's already been like that long, and like low-key this keyboard has been like really like resilient as well. I mean, I do think the S key is like completely degraded because here's the thing: not only do I use it for O2 Mania, the S key is also like used a lot in just like normal typing, like both in English and Vietnamese, and then also the fact that I use the S key instead of like the down arrow for break in Asphalt also doesn't really help. So it's like probably like the most used key in the keyboard, which explains why it's like the first key to just like give up or something. I mean, on the what the fuck was this so on the surface, like the surface itself with the S key isn't that worn out. I think it's because like I don't like my tapping style is completely different from like yours, where like I still have my finger like on the keyboard most of the times. I don't like move them around because like with you, like you completely worn out like the surface of the B key. I'm still comparing like the S key right now with like the B key. The S key still looks like quite clean compared to like the B key, which is like completely smooth. Like yeah, I think like the switches have probably give either that or like it's lacking a bit of like lubricant, because like again it's like a little bit jammy. It's not like the kind of jam that it's happening. It doesn't feel like there's like some sort of debris stuck into it. It just feels like there's not enough like something to just make the key like go smoothly. Like it's like scratching the side ish, like there's like some sort of like friction on like the sides of like the switches. Sacrifices must be made for 300 PP plays. Hell yeah. I mean, I did get a few 300s, although like one was like a very overweighted chart because like the what is it, it's basically like a high 4-star, I would say a high 4-star or something when it comes to like the other patterns, but then like the end had like long notes jump trills, which just basically like gave like what 3-100 or something at the end. Like that play is not supposed to be like 368, it's like 200 something at best, but no, it's just 368. Like it's like the most free 300 ever. It's gonna be like the most free 400 whenever I improve my accuracy in there as well. You know, like the cost cap that it went on a deficit, but the top teams makes it a bit more interesting in the winner department. So we're pretty much getting everyone in the top teams becoming constructor champ ever since like these procedures were introduced. But anyways, yeah, wait, so Norky, what do you mean by like, what do you mean like we can get like the keyboards checked? Like do you mean like during the event we'll just go and have the keyboards checked or something? Like what do you exactly mean by that? Or would you like take it to check with you like a day after? Because like I'm not exactly getting what you mean right now. Okay, perfect slipstream timing. That's not a good turn. Bring it to a workshop. I mean, like literally, like while the event is happening. But if only I can leave the venue. That's diabolical. That's actually diabolical. I mean, if you did all your work, you don't have to like stay there, right? I mean, I would hope so. And then we could also like just get dinner or some shit with like the others. Because like, bro, I do not want to stay there for like what 7 hours without food, bro. We need to get something. I also have yours in mind. Check the day out. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I won't exactly be completely handicapped without like the mechanical keyboard. I could still play with like my laptop keyboard. Obviously, it won't feel like as good to play in, but I can still play with it. And I can still work on like the projects and shit as well. Oh right, speaking of like the projects, the final exam that we'll have for like the summer semester like subjects will be next Thursday. So after Thursday, I would have like 1 week, like exactly 1 week of rest, if you can even call it rest, before like the next semester. I was also low-key kind of pissed with like the registration system of my university today. So one of like the subjects that I planned to study in the next semester, suddenly it got cancelled. Apparently because like there wasn't enough students that registered in like the class, so they just like straight up just like cancelled it. But then it was like on the last day as well. And there were like many other issues, like some other subjects. There's also one that I wanted to retake in the next semester. Like the classes that did appear on the system, tried to register it. It didn't even let me register the subject. And now like the registration time is over. So basically I can't even like study that subject again. I can't even like retake that. And it's been kind of pissing me off a little bit. These ads are getting out of hand, yeah. I mean, low-key, I'm surprised that like the regulation, like the ad regulation in Vietnam has actually kind of worked. But like how they basically forced ads to be like only be 5 seconds long, or like be skippable within 5 seconds in here. And it has led to like YouTube not like enforcing ads like that harshly over here, which is like really good. Like I actually get to like watch like videos and streams like with like the least amount of like interruptions, not distractions. The movie was crazy. You know what's crazier? The fact you got into IT1. I still cannot fucking believe that, bro. Like how good you are to even get into there. And now there's like 2 good Asphalt players that are like absolute monsters at studying in like the same uni as me. Like bro, what the fuck am I even doing at this point? I still have 2 first year subjects to take. I'm too lazy to sign up for them. I mean, you should. You should eventually sign up at some point. Just don't pile them up until like way too late, right? If it's too late, those 2 subjects might actually like end your future, technically. Oh no, not even the best player. Huh? There's actually another Asphalt player in there? God damn. Bro, like the only Asphalt player I know in this entire uni was Genshin. That's like the only one I know, and I haven't even like met him once. Even though like again, I know that he studies in the same university for like pretty much like ever since like the results were out. And I have still not even met like the real deal like once, and it's been 2 years. Like our schedules are like so different that we just do not even have a single opportunity to like meet each other. But wait, who else is there though? Like who else got into like your class or like your major? That's also like really good at Asphalt. Like who is it? Like I mean, you can say a name. I'll try to see if it's like recognizable. almost 4. It was +2. Still with the Rigera, which is okay. Open your Mistral Wildlands MP video. What is in there? What's in that video? Okay, let me just check that myself. Hold on. What is in that video? I can't even search for my own video. What the fuck, YouTube? YouTube, please just work. Let me see my own videos. Like, it's not even. Oh, there we go. Now loaded. Mistral. When was it? 9 months ago. Alright, let me just have a look. Mistral video. I mean, is it in the video or in like the comment section? Let me see. In the meantime, I'll just get what is it? I'll just get into another race where like a car. I don't know what cars to use next. Maybe the Ultima RS. Okay, let me check the leaderboards if I even showed it in the video. I do not see anyone. Like I don't even know anyone in there. In the video? Like what? Wait, which player? Like I could not recognize like anyone like in the leaderboards in there. Wait, Alex? Is it like the huh? How am I like not heard of him? That's actually surprising. Gotta chase you for half the race and disconnected? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, I see. Damn, that's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. Congrats to him as well. Definitely. Congrats to him as well. I mean, oh, I need more Asphalt players in here. Like, there's almost no one that shares like the same, what is it, like the same sets of like interests as me. I mean, like, yeah, there are gacha gamers in here, but they tell you like different gacha games from mine. I barely see any like rhythm gamers in like my field. To be completely honest, I've seen like absolutely no one yet. There's probably like a bunch of like rhythm gamers. I just don't even know about like any of them in here yet. My high school class down. That's actually peak. Speaking of like high school classmates getting into like the same university, I do have one, but he's in like what is it? What major is he? He's in like food or something. Yeah, it's in like whatever going your phone is in English. I don't know, but yeah, he's in there. But like in my field, there's absolutely no one that I recognize. Like, actually, not no one. I do recognize like one, but that was just like this. We just studied in like the same like extra classes together. We weren't from like the same school or anything. But that was like the only person that I knew of beforehand. The rest, I absolutely have no idea who they are. Did this guy seriously say this in my chat? Let me just clip this. Let me just like clip the shit, right? A screenshot of shame. Norki, you have the right to do what you can do. What the fuck does that mean? Who is that? Okay. Okay, but most of my like high school class went into like economics universities, like, and not just the National Economics University, some lower level ones as well. Only like a small portion of them went into like universities that focus on like science and technology. This is only like a handful of them. I know two in my class that did get into the fuck now say it behind the but yeah, there's two of them that got into there. Nice ballerina. Incredible gameplay over here. How was that still +4? Have I ever heard of vocational school? Yeah, I've definitely heard of some. Vocational school is basically like when you kind of like, not only do you study, but you also study like the skills, or you basically have to do like some like work placement like at the same time, right? Oh. Somehow did not break. Someone did break, so that's good. That was not great. Oh, I lost the slipstream as well. Alright, 5th place it is. Yeah, that's the Devel. No way in hell I'm catching up to the Devel. Unless like the Devel just like hits the wall and die over here, which is actually kind of likely if he just sucks at as this game. He didn't hit the wall. Well, that's unfortunate. He's raw drifting though. Like what the fuck? Like why is he raw drifting? He has no airspeed. He has absolutely no airspeed. Oh right, 360. Yeah, thank you for 360. Good that you 360. You have like no airspeed. Why would you 360 there? No, I've never studied at like a vocational school. I've never studied at one. I just know about them, but I've never studied at one. I mean, low-key, one good thing about like vocational schools is that technically, like once you're done with studying, you can just get a job instantly. Here, on the other hand, even if like you complete like university and stuff, there's like almost like no guarantee that you will like get a job. I mean, of course, like graduating from like, a vocational school doesn't mean that you will instantly get a job, but it feels like they still get a job like pretty much like instantly after like they graduate there. High as you can't say, yeah, I cannot argue with that. I cannot argue with that. I mean, at least like the class registration system is definitely like from 1. Oh wait, yeah, because like you're basically like you're like a freshman in here, so you still have no idea like how bad like the class registration system would be. So the university will register like your classes in like the first and second semester, starting from your third semester. Have fun. Good luck with class registration. It's like at first I was like, nah, I'll just have to like be there early, right? I just have to be there early. I will just like camp for classes. Nope, it doesn't work like that. The entire system will just completely die. And sometimes the classes would just like glitch out and you can't even like register for them. For example, me for like linear algebra, because like they were on the system. I wanted to like retake that this semester, but when I clicked on them, then it just says that this class is not available for this class was not available for registration. So why even put it on there if it's not available? Why even put it on there? And so they also like canceled another class of mine. So yeah, that was not a good experience like at all. But yeah, Monday I had a 5-hour marathon of calculus and algebra. That is also what happened to me in my first year as well, but it wasn't on Monday. I think it was like Thursday. On Thursday, the university gave me like a schedule that was like so fucking bad. Like, what is it? Started from like 7:30 until 11:45. Then I have 45 minutes of like lunch and like break, and then I have calculus from 12:30 to 15, and then algebra from like 15 to 17:30. So also just like 5 hours of like calculus and algebra, but after like 4 hours of like morning classes. Like my Thursday was actually hell in the first year. Why are there so many develops in here? I just noticed. You get this ramp? Okay, I'll take third place. Even third from other people disconnecting. I mean, I wouldn't say no to that. Hey, look at that. 5 develops, 3 of them disconnecting. I mean, I'll take a free third place. Walmart a mug. Walmart a mug. Actually, I heard Marxism was taught in first year, but I know philosophy classes. Yeah, there's like Marxism and then like Lenin, like philosophy in like the first year, and basically like the ideology of Ho Chi Minh also as well in the first year. And we also have like mandatory military courses as well, which is basically like mandatory in like every like university here, except for the ones that are like not under the Ministry of Education, basically. Low-key night stream feels like we're talking about life. Love this more. I mean, we can talk about life in like the other streams as well, but because like normally it happens during like the event reset time, so we just tend to talk more about the game. But yeah, I mean, night streams, like it is an opportunity for me to talk about life like a little bit more. I mean, I do want to also like talk more about it in like some members only content as well. I just didn't exactly have like the time to just make them yet. But like again, I want like the members only section to be like stuff that is not Asphalt. I don't want like any Asphalt in like members only content. But if I spent no money on Asphalt, why should I gatekeep you guys don't like Asphalt content, right? But I do want to like gatekeep some other aspects, maybe like more personal or like some different like games and stuff. It's just that I won't be doing like any Asphalt in the members only section. It's like I don't feel like there's a valid reason to do so. No, I will not be using Devour right now. I will want to use like some other cards first. Like here's the thing, right? It would be boring to just use Devour in like Champion 1, right? When I can just like save it until Legend League to actually use it. So I would want to use like some other cards as well. For example, right? Force of Tuatar, I kind of want to use it. It's close to stream at, and I'm not in Legend League, so this is like a decent opportunity for me to actually use it. Me deadass still waiting for the 2K sub special. I am waiting for that as well. I'm waiting for like when I actually have the time to like devote myself to editing that. Oh, also tomorrow's like visit to like the event at Onion, that will also serve as extra footage for that. I would hope so. My firearms marathon started at 6:45. Good luck with that. having to do maths at 6:45 is not a good thing. Like I would not subject that to even like my worst enemies. No, but seriously though, I mean, considering that you even got into IZ1, I would assume that your maths are like absolutely fucking bonkers. So I think you'll be fine. I do think you'll be fine. Just considering because like you got into IZ1. Nah, it's not gonna be like an hour long. I think it would be like around 20 minutes ish, and then I'll have like more like uncut sections in like the members only content page or something. For example, like I would upload like the entirety of like the Asphalt 9 DX session. For example, like that, I would upload that as like some members only stuff. But then I'll just like get like the highlights of the race in like the main video, basically. I mean that should be like a good balance, right? Because like again, that video is like not entirely Asphalt, so there's actually like no. I don't feel like I have an obligation to just like fully release like everything, right? Because like the other parts are still a little bit more personal. For example, I wouldn't want to show my face that much. Okay, I do still plan to have like just a small section that will actually have like my face in that 2K sound special as I promised. But I wouldn't want that to be like too widespread, you know. I don't want like more of like what people do see, like more angles of like what I look like. I mean, I did play Asphalt 9 arcade. It's fun if you're playing with other people, but it's like really weird. I wouldn't play it by myself. Like if I was going to an arcade like alone, I would not pick A9DX. If I was playing with friends though, absolutely. Like why not? For the VTuber model, brother. I am not rigging a VTuber setup in here, bro. Like this shit is not gonna work. Also, speaking of like VTuber, this summer semester has been like messing with me so much that I'm starting to watch HoloLive JP again. Earlier today, I was watching like Sakura Migo, like just straight up just wailing and like Holodori, bro. Her luck is like sometimes extremely good, sometimes extremely shit. It's actually like quite entertaining to watch like the reactions and stuff as well. And like the one that I've been like that I've watched like the most in the past as well, like Agai Hato or Tashima. Like around like 9 months ago, like there was a stream where she just completely like melted down, and like I don't even fucking know what happened. But I heard that it was like quite serious, and she did take like a quite long hiatus. But then like apparently like 3 months ago, like she did return, and somehow like her English is actually like quite prominent now. It's actually like quite understandable. I mean, her English wasn't like that bad before. Like to be completely honest, it was still like tolerable, because like after all, like she just studied in Australia for like 3 years. It was still like tolerable. She still has like the weird mix between like a Japanese and then like Australian accent, and like her grammar obviously like isn't perfect, but it was still like definitely watchable. But then like surprisingly, when I'm listening to like how she speaks English like recently, like it's actually like not bad at all. Like she obviously has improved in like her English like, speaking abilities. And another thing that I found out about like Hajima is that she has like this other voice, like she has like her new like singing voice, like that is like so fucking good. I did not know that she could actually like have that sort of like singing voice. Like in like one of her like I would say like generally like one of like the most like underrated like Hololive songs like of all time, like Sensation Kashugu. That one. Like, this is just like so good, but then like it went under the radar like a lot for some reason. Like there's barely any views on like that music video of her, even though I would consider it as that like one of like the best like Hololive songs of like all time. Like the same place, GG's. But yeah, I've slowly been starting to watch like more VTubers again. It's all going back to 2020. My life is so over. YouTube algorithm ruined it. I mean, but my algorithm is now full of like clips, and occasionally, if you delve deep enough into like the VTuber lore, sometimes the algorithm would just like randomly recommend you of like a video of like a Japanese girl from like years ago, and you have absolutely no fucking context. But then the moment that you click on the video, you hear the voice, you were like, oh, that's why. Like it has gone back to that point once again. But low-key, like knowing the person behind like the VTuber like avatar actually makes them respect the VTuber like a lot more as well. Because again, there's still people behind the camera, and the fact that videos from like years ago shows that most of them still has like the exact same personality that they have like as like the VTuber. It just makes me like appreciate them like a lot more as well. Which means like they're actually like not faking it. It's just like how they are, which is like honestly something like really rare nowadays. Like a lot of people would actually just like simply just put up an act and like act as like this or that, but like it just seems like what they do is actually like quite genuine, which is like something like that's really rare in like modern society nowadays. It's like that's that one aspect of you. What the fuck was that spin, bro? That's like that one aspect of like humanity that I feel has been missing quite a little bit recently. Damn it, Mathis couldn't get 40 in 3 strike. Brother is singing about 40. Bro, the highest I've gotten in like TSA math is like the fucking 26. And like later on in like the first or like early second year, there was this activity where we got to like do like more TSA exams. Like we got to do more TSA tests just to like benchmark like the system load or some shit. So I got to do it. Both times my maths were at like fucking 21 or like 23. Like I am dead ass so terrible at it. Quan versus Jaeger, obviously Jaeger. Like Jaeger streams are like a lot more. I would say that it's actually like more engaging than mine because he's actually like attempting like difficult challenges. Meanwhile, me, I'm still like fucking dying in MP1 and talking about life. Yeah, cover carp marketing sucks ass. No, not really, because like they do promote like her music video like on their main page as well. It's just that this one specifically, it just went under the radar. Like her other works are still like quite popular, I would say. It's just like this specific one, which happens to be like the best one in my opinion, just completely went under the radar, which is like really unfortunate. But yeah, okay, so like, speaking of like Hashima, like she basically changed into like a traveling VTuber now, which is actually like a pretty interesting aspect. Like no one in there has dared to actually make like, okay, that break is like no one in there has actually like dared to make like as many like either like, traveling or like real life ish videos compared to like Hato. Like, dude, it's actually like she's actually like an actual like content creator and not just like a VTuber anymore. Like her vlogs are actually like quite enjoyable to watch as well. Well, if there's like subtitles, because like I don't understand Japanese that much. that's one thing. But even then, even in sections that I don't understand, like her camera work is pretty good as well. Like she can actually take like quite decent pictures and stuff. And before like her hiatus, she did like show some of them like on like her streams and stuff. So it's like pretty interesting to see her like changing like how she approaches like content creation. Like instead of like streaming, seeing one place saying like just streaming like the others, she changes this, which is honestly like quite interesting. How hard is education in Vietnam? Is it more inclined to Eastern countries like Korea or China? Not as harsh as China, but somewhat close. Yeah, I would agree with that as well. China just seems to be like too harsh, but then here you can fuck up, but you can still somewhat have a future. I would say like you can definitely fuck up, but still have a future in here. In China, from what I've seen, however, it really doesn't seem like the case. Oh, speaking of like education here. Dude, to the Vietnamese in the chat, I know there are some right now. Đấy, thì cái vụ chuyên tư quang buồn cười vãi cả đái luôn. Thì nếu hiểu tại sao có thể có cái chuyện nó gian lận nó kinh khủng lúc này. Thật sự luôn. CTQ incoming. Yep. He knows. How is it possible for the supposed best school in that province to be like that? Like you just simply cannot make that shit up. Oh shit! The S key is jamming really hard right now. That is not good. It's not even working. Hello. You can hear the sound. That is not good. It's making double clicks. Oh no. At least we got a 9.5. Yeah. No. First off, the guy that got 9.5 in maps. Secondly, the guy that got 26.5 in like his 3 subjects 2 times, like both his first and second time, meaning that he didn't cheat and he actually did do the exam properly, which is like unfortunate for them because like, he would still have like the unfortunate reputation of having studied in that school, bro. But the others, it's so bad. Like the history, like what, the class they didn't even get an average of 7. The biology class, fucking like 6 or something. The maths class, the same one that was supposed to have like a shit ton of 10s, there's suddenly no more 10s, and the average is like 7. It's just so fucking bad. It's such a stupid situation. And that begs the question, how many more of this? Like, I definitely, at this point, I do believe that there's more of this happening in like a lot of like other like provinces as well, not just here. They're just like, they're not being caught. It's like either they're smarter with like their cheating processes or like what. But I know that this definitely happens though. Yeah, definitely need a new switch for the S key. That's for sure. That will. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Everyone liking Steve Jobs. Oh shit, no, bây giờ mất đi vài trăm Steve Jobs rồi. Mất đi 324 Steve Jobs rồi. Anyways, yeah, this S key is not healthy at all. This S key is like crying for help right now. It's not even going down fully anymore. But oh no. Oh no, I think there's something jammed. I do think there's something jammed, but this is very questionable. Oh no. Oh no, it's not even going down fully anymore. Uh-oh. Is it still registering? Okay, it's still registering, but it's not going down fully anymore. I definitely have to get this checked tomorrow. Well, no more Osu Mania for like the next few days. I'll just play Holodori for now. At the very least, like people do know how to create like custom 4K charts in Holodori, and they're actually kind of good, so I can still play them. Or actually, I'll just play Maudi. Why the fuck would I play 4K charts in Holodori? Try abusing hard. Maybe it goes back to normal. No, it doesn't work. It's still jammed. Okay, sometimes it goes down fully. Just sometimes, but not all the times. Like, it doesn't go down fully, but it still registers. Which is... Nó kiểu kẹt nút một cách rất là lạ ấy. Lúc thì bình thường, lúc thì kẹt. Bây giờ nó không xuống nữa. Mà nó vẫn... Okay, hold on a second. Let me just unplug this keyboard and see what happens. I'll flip the keyboard and just like... See if there's like debris or some shit. Does it fall into like the switch? Oh, now the key doesn't even fucking go down anymore. Shit, okay. Yeah, it's definitely jammed. Either like a lack of lubricant or it's just the switch completely dying. Because after like consideration that I've had like at the start of the stream as well, I do think that the S key is like the key that I used the most in like on this keyboard, because not only do I use it in Asphalt, obviously, not only do I use it in Asphalt, I also used it in Ostromania, and to be fair, like the S key is also like a very common key in like normal typing as well, in both languages. So I feel like it's actually kind of fucked. Well, kinda is a huge understatement. But yeah, this is not healthy at all. Yeah, I mean, hopefully tomorrow. If not, then Monday should be fine as well. Ah, fuck. Like, hear the sound. Okay, now it's not jammed anymore. Oh wait, it kind of is. No, the fuck? Oh no. Wait, now it's not jammed. Okay, now it's jammed. Yeah. Oh, and now it's just sunk into. It's just sunk into the bottom. It's just sunken into the bottom now. What the fuck? The S key is sunken into the fucking bottom. Well, for fuck's sake. Alright, hold on. I'll take a pic. Wait, Norky, I'll take a picture and I'll send this shit to you. Oh no. Oh no, this is not great. That is not good. Oh no. I think the spring gave up. I think the spring actually gave up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no, wait, hold on. Let me just try to like pry the key back up again for now. I'll use the laptop keyboard. Oh no, wait. Can the key... Okay, the key got back up. The key got back up. We're saved for now. We are saved for now. Let me just send you this image real quick. Let me just send you this image. Oh no. It's so over it. Yeah, no, I do have a key puller. It's still the same key puller. I did pull the key back up, but yeah, you saw the image. It's over, bro. This shit is dead. The spring just... Okay, wait, let me try and race again. It was fine for like the first hour of the stream, and now it's being jammed again. It was fine for like the first hour, and now it's being jammed again. I don't know what's jamming in, bro. The S key is dying. This shit is diabolical. Wait, does this still work? I wonder. Hold on. Does it still work? Kinda. It's so uncomfortable. This shit feels like a membrane keyboard now. Like specifically the S key. It feels like a membrane keyboard. No, it wasn't about raging last time because like the key was still fine. I think it's more because of like the usage of this one specific key in multiple different like aspects, like not only in Asphalt but also in oh no, the fucking key. It's sunken into the keyboard. Great. We have no brakes, no engine, and we're even out of the points. Osu Mania on controller. That shit is diabolical. Okay, you know what? I will quick swap to laptop keyboard. I will quick swap to laptop keyboard. Hold on. I'll just unplug this for now. I'll just leave this keyboard aside. I will bring this to you tomorrow, and the wire as well. But okay, I have to like fix this setup a little bit. Please put this back closer to me. Okay, I will have to reach. We'll have to reach for this keyboard, so it will be slightly uncomfortable to play, but hopefully it still works. I am not gonna switch my hands like that. I am not gonna switch my hands like that, bro. I'm not gonna fucking play it as if I'm playing fucking Archaea. That is just not happening. Best thing I can do right now is to just simply just like get my laptop closer to me and just hope for the best. Just use your on-screen keyboard, brother. Brother. Okay, let me try this. Let me try laptop keyboard. Okay. Bro, this feels weird. This feels weird to steer on, but I know I can still play in laptop keyboard. It just doesn't feel great to play on a membrane keyboard. Although I can probably still play like the exact same way I would on like a mechanical keyboard, but like it's just so much more satisfying to play on like a mechanical keyboard. It's like me not really getting much of an like a time boost in 60 FPS, but it just feels like more satisfying to play. Wait, can it actually survive? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Normal keyboard lives. Normal laptop keyboard lives. Also, speaking of keyboard, I actually do have my first top 100 on keyboard. I should actually upload that tomorrow because my channel is dead as fuck and I need to get the video out. But I actually do have a top 100 run on my keyboard like a few days ago. I think it was in like the Bentley content, so GT3 like TOE. But I did manage to get a top 100 with keyboard once, which I feel kind of proud of, honestly. Yeah, I'm better on my phone. But for me to like stream, I would use it. Oh shit, Mount Fuji in MP1. Hello there. Oh shit, no. Why am I against the valves? Fuck. Oh no. I have no speed. I have no speed. Why am I in Mount Fuji against the valve? Oh no. Okay, let's see what I can do. Payment for grace. I'll pay you tomorrow in good reviews, good employee reviews. Should not have taken that round. That was so slow. It's also low-key stupid to not wall ride here. Like, There's absolutely no card that actually is faster when you try to drift in there for whatever fucking reason. Also, that was a mistake. Okay, that was weird. The drift. Second, in the slow car. Oh. Did I get these things again? Oh no. Okay, no. The other guy didn't have good sync. Okay, that's fine. You think Alonso will continue F1 this after the season when the AMR turn 6 is still fucking hard? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Yeah, if the loop has rough terrain on the sides, that would be so much better. Sometimes the Mount Fuji doesn't work. Yeah, because like there's like too much like elevation change. But then again, cars with no air acceleration, when you have shockwave, that will still be fine. But then there are cars like the fucking Tushek Eon R that is still absolutely fucking dog shit. That's how keyboard is smoother though. Is it? I don't feel like it is. I think it's just perceivable. Like you guys just think it's smoother just because I changed the keyboard. For me, it still feels the exact same. It just feels worse for me to play on. Because like there's like so much less like what is it, like response. Because like with like a mechanical keyboard, I would first off I have like much more like key travel, and also like I can just like hear the sound. But I know that I'm clicking on something. Here I cannot even hear like the sound of like the membrane keyboard like at all. I miswrote flasher bottles. Well, there's no turning delay in mechanical keyboards either. There's not an issue with like what type of keyboards you're using. It's just like how you're just tapping it, basically. Yep. Allegedly. Can you do 500 kilometers per hour drift in Cairo for the? Nope. You would just hit the outer wall because the Cairo loop is actually like quite sharp. Even the Venom F5 would hit the outer wall. Imagine if Verstappen was driving that fucking shit also. Oh yeah, the AMR 26 is just sad. Like Legend Link for me, like getting there is not an issue. It's just like staying in like top positions is an issue for me. I've never been good at like trying to stay at top positions. It's like usually I'm like very inconsistent with like MP. One of the reasons why I liked TOEs like a lot is because like I'm not punished for like my inconsistencies. It's just like time attack. Well, mostly time attack. Aside from the fact that some people will still like spend a shit ton of tokens to refills to get more tries. But I do think I get like enough tries without spending tokens still. Oh, okay, no airtime there. Snap. Beautiful. Okay, that was not good. Why was that so slow? Drift. Okay, still drifts better than the Eon. A little bit. There's more? Have another climate at fucking insane. Wait, Loki, why is your club actually like so good at like studying Loki? Okay, now that I'm actually in Legend Lake, let's see what Devel on Ghost of Stream is like. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting to see how the Devel actually performs in Ghost of Stream. Found him farming dims and lit on. A tale as old as time. Farming dims and lit. Of course. Of course. You know what's also like fucked up as well? If you get like less than 50 points in like 2 semesters in a row, you basically get like a level 2 warning, as if like you failed like too many subjects. Like it's so fucking dumb. And like my first semester in like my second year, I only got 49 because I fucked up a lot of exams at the end. And so I had to like farm more points in like the second semester, and it wasn't fun. It was miserable. Like their reasoning for like that point system is for supposedly, right, for students to balance between like studying and like relaxation and also like leisure and shit. That is not leisure. It feels like torture. Can I even pass a lead? No, I can't. I have no airspeed. Okay, locate this console because like, I did fuck up like the middle part a lot as well. What's the pass mark for my uni? Depends on the subjects, but mostly it's 4 out of 10 at the end. Sometimes it's 5. It depends on the subject. Ooh, that was sketchy. That was sketchy. Okay, what the fuck? I mean, 1 AM stream is also like weird for me as well. I am very distracted. I am very distracted. But yeah, of course it's weird because like obviously this is not the time frame that I would usually stream. I should actually like, get some sleep. I would once like the clock hits 1 AM I'll stop streaming. Or like, actually after this I would just like after the U.U.F.O fuels I'll go back to the special hunt. Indeed was very distracted, yeah. Night stream is better. I mean night stream is like more of an opportunity for me to actually like talk about like more stuff. How the fuck did I explode there? Because like I said, usually in like the normal streams, right? I only get to talk about the game because like everyone's talking about the game when like the events refresh. Okay, I'm not finishing this shit. Sweet 6. Sweet 6. Okay, next. No, but seriously though, I do enjoy talking about like more like different aspects about like my life. But I just don't really have like that opportunity to talk about them in the usual schedule streams. Just because like normally we will be talking about the events as they refresh and stuff. Actually, I should try to play Mania on my laptop keyboard to see if it's like actually that bad. Okay, let's go. Was that Nixie? Why is Nixie up at this time? I would understand Achilles because like he's also like sleep deprived as fuck, but why is Nixie up at this time? This section is like so awkward with the Devel, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what am I supposed to do in here? I have no acceleration. GG's though. GG's. In other words, I enjoy shit talking. True. Very true. The true statement you've given so far in this stream. And I was just thought, yeah. I'm just doing a stream right now to just see like if any would actually like join and watch, and there's actually like a few actually like watching here. So again, I do appreciate you guys for like showing up at this time. But yeah, this is like the time that Americans will actually get to watch my stream. Like people in like North America and also like the Latin America community can actually like watch my streams. But of course, I won't be streaming for too long because it's actually late in here, and my back is like screaming for help. And like, there's also a lot of things I would want to do as well. For example, sleeping so that tomorrow I can actually like prepare to go for like an event. I will be going with like Norky and like a few others as well, and to hopefully get my keyboard fixed. Because if you did not know, usually my stream would be full of like keyboard ASMR. Unfortunately, right now there probably isn't much keyboard ASMR happening. That's because I'm now playing on like my laptop keyboard. The mechanical keyboard that I usually use, the S button, is completely fucked. So for the time being, I'm gonna have to like play in this laptop keyboard. On streams at night, don't pinch me. You don't need to be pinched. That is indeed true. And also, why are you also up at night? I don't know if you remember this, but I remember that one time you streamed your phone, something like that iPhone stuff. I mean, it's starting to remember. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think that was like the topic, and like I don't really care about it either way. Got this far in the special hunt? Yeah. I mean, I mostly didn't have time to play the special hunt. I could have maxed this car like a few days ago, but I didn't exactly have the time to play the special hunt. But now I still don't have like the most amount of time, but I do have a lot more now. And hopefully I will aim for gold. I will aim for like gold as funny. And if I cannot gold in time, I still have the gauntlet store to help with it. So obviously I will want to gold it without having to use the gauntlet tokens. Yeah, Tailcoin, good to see you here. And when will you be back to streaming? Like, when was like your last stream? No, last stream was like a year ago. When will you be back to streaming? Wait, hold on. Let me read the chat again. What was this? Where the small characters on your overlay from? It's from Umamusume Pretty Derby. So go and chat. Wow. Yo, what's up, Dixie? Catching a Quan stream, let's go. Got that. Now people are showing up. I'm like 10 minutes away from like passing out at this point. Now people are showing up. Oh, not passing out literally. I'm just gonna go to sleep because it's getting late. But damn. Yep. Appreciate you guys for like showing up right now. I will try to do a few more like night streams like this and see like how they would go, or like see if I do actually like, enjoy this. But so far I kind of am. I'm getting to talk about like a lot more stuff than I would in like a Tuesday stream. Either that, or because like at night I'm starting to talk about more random stuff and more uncontrollable. I cannot control what I'm talking at night compared to like Tuesday. Norky would have first-hand experience with me yapping about random ass bullshit at 2 AM. Like, if he's still in the chat, he can tell you guys. He can confirm that to you guys. We don't sleep either because the boys usually VC at 2 a.m. I mean, yeah, that's also true. They VC until like what, fucking 5 a.m. and like sleep for 3 hours. And we don't talk. He knows. He knows. He has experienced it. That 2 a.m. conversation. He knows. I mean, low-key, I'm down for another one after the stream. I kind of feel like talking about some random shit again. No, but seriously though, like these types of like conversations are fit for like fucking 1 a.m., 2 a.m. conversations type shit. Like this is not what you would be talking about during the middle of the day. This is what like this is the kinds of shit that I like talk to you at that time, stays at that time. Mostly. Oh, well, it's a wild concept for a video. So you're into horse racing? Well, yeah, kinda. After I know about the game, I'm kinda into like horse racing. It's like it's actually like quite interesting to watch. But I knew about like the game of the franchise first in like 2023 when, or 2022 actually, when like one of my classmates, one of my like very close classmates actually told me about like this game, and like yo, have you played like this horse girl game? I was like, what now? What girl now? Because like at that time I was only familiar with the concept of like cat girls, mostly, and, like false girls, because of Shirikami Furuki. That's like the only two that I would know. Then he's not like horse girls. Like, well, what the fuck? And then like he showed me this, and like okay, I kind of see the appeal, but I ended up not playing that game until like when the global release of Wednesday happened, and then he told me, yo, hop onto this game right now, and then like, okay, sure. And yeah, I was hooked onto like the game. Unfortunately, right now I'm not exactly like the most interested as to like how things are going, because like I'm just low-key tired of like going for all like the PvP aspect of it, because like as like a free-to-play player, playing a gacha PvP game as a free-to-play player is a fucking pain in the ass. It takes so much fucking time. Like the others would have like, what is it? They would have like the advantage of like being able to consistently get like better runs, because like they just have like better cards. But me with like worse cards, I will have to like use up a lot more time to try and get like better runs. Does that mean you sound happier than Tuesday stream? I mean, talking more about like stuff that isn't about the game definitely makes me more happy. Like, definitely makes me happier than actually talking about Asphalt, because Asphalt is low-key still depressing. Like, yeah, this what is it? My progress has still been good, of course, but like my interest in this game has went down a little bit. Of course, like I still play the game because I still do enjoy it. I still want to grind this game, and I do still want to like progress more and see how far I can go as like a free-to-play player. But obviously, like I'm not spending like all the time in this world just for Asphalt. There are other things that I'm doing as well. There are other games that I'm playing as well. From Holland Rabbit Hole to horse racing gambling. God forbids me to elaborate further than that type shit. Aphid Cup been interesting now. Oh yeah, I did watch what is it? Looking Xronial qualify and the match at the same time. Yo, who the fuck said Guanghai is squash, bro? They can shut the fuck up. He just fucking killed all the haters with that fucking beautiful shot, like beautiful volley over there. Like my man just jumped over that fence and just screams, I'm back type shit. No, but usually that's what happens, because like most sports events, they just happen at the same time. There are multiple times where I had to watch like a football match and also F1 at the same time. Like that has happened like so many times now. got dark magic. Yeah. Like he just substituted like I think it was Hai Long and then like Wang Hai, so like, and both of them scored, so like fucking insane, absolutely fucking insane masterclass from Kim Sang-sik. Like how the fuck does he keep doing this? What do you mean Dutch GP quality? Didn't it happen like what, 4 hours ago? Yeah, the goalkeeper was stellar as well. Like Patrick Lejean, like he's locking in. He's definitely locking in. Loki sounds like Cookie Run Kingdom, though different concept. I mean, both are gacha games, so there's a little bit of like similarities in there. And a lot of the voice actresses in Wamusume also do voice characters in Cookie Run Kingdom as well. Look, I'm not gonna miss Zandvoort at all. I mean, for me, Zandvoort, like, it looks like a good track for like time trials, but like in race, it's not good for modern F1. It's like Monaco. The track seems to be like too narrow. Like these sort of like newer cars, like these new cars are like fat as fuck. So like there's no overtaking. Like there has 24 laps in a sprint race, and the only real overtake is like direct overtaking like Norris. It was like the only real overtake, and it was like a pretty good overtake as well. But that was like the only thing that fucking happened. That's like the only thing that happened. Everything else, fucking nothing happened. The commentators getting like fucking hyped up with like the Verstappen Hamilton battle for like 6 and 7, and ended up not happening like, at all. It's like who the fuck even overtakes something? Yeah, there was one single overtake in that entire race. I almost fell asleep. Like, it's actually like the most boring sprint race of like all time. I don't think that's been like a more boring, like what, fucking 30-ish minutes of my life. Yeah, Yuki is actually like Yuki Tsunoda, like he's actually like really decent still. Like, he's obviously like not great, but he's still definitely holding his own ground. Like he's still getting like very close to like Lindblad in like qualifying and stuff. And okay, hold on a second. What is in the Legend store? Okay, I'll get it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm still sorely impressed Yuki Tsunoda, and like I do say that he still deserves to stay in F1. I'm not sure about like the Red Bull stuff though, because like I would low-key say that Tsunoda, Lindblad, and Lawson are basically at like the same skill level, like the same driving skill level right now, based on like what they did in qualifying. From what I would say, because like with how close like the three are when it comes to like pace, it's actually like actually sad that Tsunoda didn't get to compete this season. But unfortunately, like after like I would say like the 2025 season for him was actually quite disastrous. Whenever they cut to the different segment, I just asked what happened in the previous segment. Why did they include that? Yeah, there was nothing happening in the sprint race. Let me be clear to you. That sprint race could be a fucking Facebook post. There was nothing that happened in there. Like overtaking is like the only thing that happened. Yuki used to be good in V-Car before transferring to Red Bull Racing. Also, what the fuck is happening to Red Bull Racing? They seem so ass, I'm not gonna lie. They actually seem like so fucking... I mean, I get that they're like focusing like their funds on like the 2027 car now. But then, again, it's actually kind of sad. I mean, yeah. Verstappen got his contract extension to like 2030, but Yeah, come on. They have to do better, man. Well, at the very least, like Liam Lawson did kind of like get closer to Max this time around. He did not like qualify in P19 anymore. That's a good thing. He actually did go to Q3 and actually like qualified in like 8th this time. Yeah, he did get 8th this time. Also, you can kind of tell that I'm fucking bored of this game when I didn't even get to Master League or top 10 in like the most recent gauntlet. But yeah, they did sacrifice 2025 for 2026 as well, and guess what happened? Oh wait, team pursuit. You know what? Let's just do one team pursuit race for good measure. Let's just use this thing. Well, one team pursuit race, and that's it for the stream. It's getting too late now. I mean, 2 hours, and I'm still kind of awake-ish. Still in stage 3 of the Asphalt event. You're lucky kind of cooked if you're still in stage 3. Oh, wait, this car. Wait, hold on. I want to drive this. I actually want to drive this to see how it feels. So yeah. Did you know if you go in reverse, if you're like very far away from like the security cars, you get way more natural. I just see like how to sing like drifts and stuff. Okay, so here. Okay, drifting seems fine-ish. Oh, it's already over. I want to drive this car more. What's my laptop model? It's like a business MSI laptop. It's not meant for gaming, but I can still game it on it. Ish. I mean, you could definitely still do like some basic gaming on like business laptops because like the modern like iGPUs are actually like slightly equivalent. Of course, like they're still way worse than like dedicated GPUs, but like they're actually fine like for like normal gaming like this or like a non-graphics intensive game. But yeah, that is it for the stream today. That accidentally went to tomorrow for me already. I started the stream on Friday and now it's Saturday here. But yeah, thank you for coming to the stream, and it's weird that I'm doing a stream like at this late. I'm not supposed to be like talking this much. I'm supposed to be like sleeping and shit, but yeah, it's Sunday. I don't even know what day it is in the week anymore. I'm actually so fried, bro. But yeah, I'll see you again soon. I don't know when, but I'll see you guys again soon. But yeah, thanks for watching today. Appreciate it. Appreciate each and every single one of you for appearing in the stream. And yeah, I'll probably do more night streams at some point. But for now, that is it for today, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.